playboy Braxton Hunter recently celebrated the closing of another highway to...
Here we go with Bronson Reed in the ring, the master of so-called Australian strong style.
It's an all-out approach that has paid dividends for Reed so far. One massive blow from big Bronson Reed is enough to put just about any superstar on spaghetti legs.
We'll see if that smash mouth approach helps Reed topple the opposition here tonight.
But you know we're in for a good time with Xavier Woods in the ring.
A lot of people sleep on Woods, but they shouldn't. Woods knows what it takes to be a winner, whether it's as a tag team competitor, as a solo act, or even in the world of video games. Hooked him up. High angle belly-to-back suplex. Grabs the leg.
Look at this. He just tossed the leg.
Xavier Woods falling victim to an onrush now.
Yeah, the Auszilla is proving hard to keep up with. He's managing to get some control back now.
Woods was being tested and was finally able to get some offense of his own in.
Super kick! Dropping the elbow.
Oh, man, check out this power. Gorilla press slam.
Woods finds an opening.
Woods might be waking up.
And this moment could be what jump-starts his comeback. If Xavier Woods wants to get the upper hand, he needs to unleash his raw power. For a guy Xavier's size, he packs a serious punch. It's time to let loose.
We have seen plenty of opponents get blindsided by Xavier's strength in the past. Could be the same here tonight.
Caught in the hard way.
Just a perfect mix of pure power and bad intentions.
Into a mat slam. And Woods rocked by that crucial show of force.
Been holding strong thus far in the match, but you can only outrun the lasting effects of a fight for so long.
Elbow drop.
Fell like a boulder out of the sky and absolutely flattened the target.
With a Death Valley driver. Absolutely crushing display of power from the big Aussie.
Got out of the way, but can he capitalize?
Climbing to the top. What's he thinking?
Here we go.
Oh, tsunami!
Will that clinch things for Reed?
Bronson Reed with the victory.
Here is your winner, Big Bronson Reed.
A crushing loss here for Xavier Woods.
You can't take anything away from Xavier Woods, but tonight, things didn't go his way.
In the end, Woods couldn't access that extra strength to come out with the win.
The brawling brute from the Emerald Isle. Sheamus has been competing at the top of his game for some time now.
It's that innate love of the fight that's kept Sheamus at this high a level for this long. He's not going to back down from a fight anytime soon, that's for sure.
Corey, I don't even think Sheamus knows the meaning of back down.
And then there's Carmelo Hayes, one of the fastest rising stars in all of WWE, destined for plenty of greatness in his career, but make no mistake, Carmelo is already, in fact, him.
Yeah, Carmelo Hayes definitely thinks highly of himself, Corey. No one's denying how impressive Carmelo is, but let's just say he has a way of getting under people's skin.
Sheamus, of course, is quite the accomplished competitor. I can only imagine it's got to be overwhelming to step into the ring with him.
Obviously, Cole, but we all know that Sheamus can be hot-headed, which is why a smart opponent needs to let cooler heads prevail. That's how you find the openings to take advantage against the Celtic Warrior.
European uppercut.
And Sheamus could be wasting time playing to the crowd.
Ooh. Carefully measured knee drop.
That flashy style of Hayes just got dulled down a bit.
Sheamus was clearly enjoying the fight when he landed that hit.
Backbreaker.
Power slam.
Oh, this is just disrespectful. And an elbow drop, too?
The Celtic Warrior.
What noise? This is over.
I think that shows Sheamus's temper has reached its boiling point.
Showing off their deadlifting prowess and just tossing their opponent like they're nothing.
Now Carmelo is feeling the pressure.
And the Celtic Warrior is dominating.
He counters with a great reversal.
Carmelo's finally able to slow all that incoming offense.
Carmelo was getting ground down, but could have just started a quick turnaround here.
Oh my God, clothesline.
Just disrespecting their fallen opponent.
And an elbow drop for added measure.
Hayes quick to counter.
And he isn't looking helpless anymore.
He's just running on pure instinct right now, and it's working.
Big blow could be felt throughout the arena.
A continued assault from Sheamus.
Carmelo's not showing the capacity to fight back.
Reversal catches Sheamus there.
Several reversals, neither superstar able to penetrate their opponent's defenses. Up and around, down with a tilt-the-world backbreaker.
Connects, saw it coming.
Crucial turnaround there because he was falling behind.
Oh yeah, he's got a new sense of purpose now.
Loving blow.
Big knee, and right between the shoulder blades.
Boom! Good defense from him. Placing him in the corner. Caught him right in the jaw.
What a shot.
Hayes is being cut down at every corner.
Fantastic offense from Sheamus.
Oh, good gravy. Thrown into the corner with a little something extra.
And Hayes turning it around.
Disrupts the attack with an elbow to the gut. Got out of the way, but can he capitalize?
Clothesline.
What impact.
Unleashing a barrage on their opponent. And his stamina is going to drain fast, taking shots to the torso like this.
We're seeing an unbelievable performance in front of us.
And how these competitors are...
And Carmelo gets cut off.
He's looking to get back in this.
And this moment could be what jumpstarts his comeback.
Caught him right in the jaw.
What a shot.
Attack after attack from the Celtic Warrior.
Heavy work being done to Hayes right now. DDT!
Stiff elbow will break that up.
Sheamus with an Irish curse backbreaker. And the official calls it. Clearly, they cannot fight any longer.
Here is your winner, the Celtic Warrior, Sheamus!
Sheamus standing victorious here.
This is a tough one for Melo. It's like missing the game-winning shot. You can't get the image of the scoreboard out of your head.
Teams in their respective corners for tonight's tag team contest. All set for competition in this one. And we're starting off with Ricky Steamboat, Rick Steiner, and Trick Williams. They've got their hands full across the ring with Diamond Dallas Page, Ethan Page, and Randy Savage.
These teams have scouted each other very well. They've probably identified the weak link in their opposition. Likely going to want to isolate and punish that single individual.
Chokeslam!
High-risk territory for Steamboat.
Taking flight. Diving body splash.
Not the position Page wanted to be in.
Yeah, the Dragon working towards dismantling his opponent.
Right into the ring post. What impact. Page just getting knocked around.
Page is on the wrong side of most of these exchanges.
DDP with great awareness.
Reversal after reversal. These two have counters for days.
That takes them down.
3-on-3 matches are always an interesting situation. What do these guys have to do to pull this one off?
They have to remember that they're a team. If you start hogging the spotlight, you might turn this match into a 5-on-1.
There's certainly no room for egos when there are 6 men in the ring. Massive atomic drop.
Put into the corner. What could be next?
Reversal. And that turns things around.
Powerbomb position.
Throwing down punches and counters out.
Close fist connects.
Goes behind, hooks both arms.
Double chicken wing submission. Interrupts the submission attempt. Getting his partner out of harm's way. Shoulders down. And Steamboat easily avoids the pinfall.
How on earth could he not keep him down for even one at this point?
Couple thrusts there. Looking for the cutter, but gets pushed off.
Setting him up for the shin breaker.
In off the tag here.
Going for a power slam, slips down.
Counter into an inverted DDT.
Oh, oof. Oh, God. Knife edge chop echoing through the arena. Oh, right to the body. What's Steiner fixing to do? German suplex. Good golly, what a knee.
Boom, right across the small of the back. Carefully placed stomp to the arm.
It looked like Page didn't quite expect that.
Pitbull mentality of Steiner, holding nothing back on that attack.
Spine buster. That's one of my all-time favorites. The octopus stretch. He's in a bad position now. Breaks the hold. Their team is still in this one. Not where he wants to be right now.
Sent into the ropes and a sharp elbow to the back. With a series of forearms. Hoisted up.
My goodness.
Stop in the arm. Ooh, just bouncing off the turnbuckle.
Steamboat hasn't measured up. Goes behind, hooks both arms.
A double chicken wing submission.
Able to get his partner out of that hold.
And Page fends him off.
He was waiting for it the whole time.
Page is going to have to enter the locker room now. He's been eliminated.
Eliminated.
Scoop slam, making it look easy.
A step ahead of Savage.
Tag is made.
What do these two have in store?
Flying shoulder block.
My goodness. Goodness gracious.
Caught with a clothesline.
Goodness. Counters into a brutal clubbing blow.
Lots of counters from each athlete. Impenetrable defense.
Flapjack.
Look at this heel hook. This is how you punish your opponent, and he's enjoying every minute of it.
Savage looked a bit distracted there. Placed him in the corner here.
And now Trick is playing to the crowd.
Oh, man!
Ouch.
Knee strike.
And Williams is keeping the match at his pace.
Trick is certainly getting that fierce look in his eyes.
Drop kicked all the way to the floor.
Oh, man! Kick to the face.
He's going for the pin. This could be it. Shoulder shoots up before two.
Not quite enough to put him away. Watching, waiting, and we know exactly what he's thinking.
Williams with the trick shot.
Trick nailed it.
Shoulders are down. Macho Man Randy Savage has been eliminated, so this is the end of the line for him. Look at this. This can't be good.
Nice scoop slam.
Stops that offense from connecting.
Trying to wrestle free their opponent's arm, had the arm trapped. And a series of vicious stomps.
Sent into the corner.
High-level ability being shown with each of these counters. Ooh. Axe handle finds its target. Trapping both of their opponent's arms and hoisted up.
Double chicken whip. Looking to get out, and yes, what a counter to break the hold and escape serious injury. Big back body drop.
From the ground up.
Suplex delivered.
And he turned it around.
Each athlete finding an answer for everything thrown at them. Being placed onto the top rope. This game's about winning at any and all costs.
This competitor knows exactly what they want to do. Perched on the top rope. Here it is. Superplex. DDP's looking absolutely powerless. Goes behind, hooks both arms.
A double chicken wing submission.
Solid grip on this hold, not letting go anytime soon.
Agonizing to be in the submission. Needs to find an escape.
Oh, man, it's over. He's tapping.
Here are your winners. The team of Ricky Steamboat, Rick Steiner, and Trick Williams.
What an impressive performance and victory, surviving against every other superstar in this match.
Oh, yeah, you have to believe this win is going to stick with them for a long time. Surviving against all these other superstars and standing tall here and now.
comes the visionary.
Just as he was at WrestleMania 40.
Yeah, I remember that exact facial expression, too.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring from Davenport, Iowa, weighing in at 217 pounds, Seth freaking Rollins!
The crowd is singing louder than ever on the grandest stage of them all. Seth Rollins at WrestleMania is a whole mood.
Yeah, at WrestleMania, Seth Rollins has crushed internet sensations and crushed energy drink bottles.
Don't forget about facing his WrestleMania nightmare in the form of Cody Rhodes.
Nobody does Mania like Rollins.
Only the biggest names, the toughest opponents can share the ring with Rollins at Mania. The big dog of the toy aisle.
And his opponent from Pensacola, Florida, weighing in at 265 pounds, Roman Reigns!
This man and his brothers in the Shield have run roughshod over WWE, but that was in a different form.
Now that he's in plastic, Roman and his hard-shelled brothers are looking to devastate store shelves and collectible rings across the globe.
As bizarre as this all looks, I still believe that.
Reigns often says, believe that and believe in the Shield, but this version is almost unbelievable.
Once you see him in action, you'll believe.
And here we go with Roman Reigns in what is perhaps his most elite form.
As the enforcer and muscle of the Hounds of Justice, Reigns isn't someone to be toyed with. Seriously, ask anyone in the locker room. Reigns is a major wrestling figure. So stepping into the ring against Reigns, even in this form, is far from child's play.
Okay, are you done, Corey? Did you get it all out of your system? Because this is a serious match. Roman Reigns is on the hunt.
And then there's Seth Rollins in action figure form. He might be the visionary of the toy aisle, but this Rollins packs just as much punch as the real thing.
He's also just as confident from the looks of things. Seth Rollins knows he's one of the top talents around, and no one is going to get in the way of him proving it. Given the amount of history Roman Reigns and Seth Rollins have together, they must know the other man's game plan inside and out.
This is why old friends make such interesting enemies. Reigns and Rollins know how to counter each other better than anybody. Hopefully, they each have some surprises in mind to compensate for that. Quick change of position.
Flipping the script with a headlock. Sharp punch. Oof.
Punch connects. Into the side headlock here.
Oh, man.
And the pace is quick and courtesy of Seth Rollins.
Yeah, Rollins is giving Roman Reigns his very best shots. Sweeping takedown.
And Roman fights back.
Roman managing to get some control back now.
Maybe Reigns has found a new source of aggression to battle back with.
And he re-enters into the ring.
Clothesline!
Off with their head. Reigns can't yield any attack coming his way.
Reigns has to turn the tide quickly.
Down on the neck with reckless abandon.
Hold on. He's just measuring him now.
Both arms hooked.
We're going to end this emphatically. What a pedigree. Making the most of that with the pin.
Yeah, no, he doesn't get the 3.
What do you have to do to put this guy away?
I can't see this fight going much deeper.
Double leg takedown, got the shoulders down.
Turns the tables, shoulders down. Releasing the pin. He's adding insult to injury.
He got out of dodge just in time.
Rollins firmly establishing the upper hand.
Seth's doing whatever he wants because he can.
Gets driven into the corner.
Had it scouted. Now can capitalize.
A chain of reversals here. Every motion getting cut off. Each counter leaving these competitors at a stalemate. Rolling elbow finds its mark.
Ouch. And that's another well-placed attack to his head and neck area.
Being placed onto the top rope.
Turns it around.
Opportunity now for him to capture some momentum.
Looks like he shook the cobwebs and he's turning it around.
A knee of the Revolution style by Rollins.
Roman struggling here, guys.
Roman keeps getting cut off at the pass.
Impressive reversal on Rollins.
Boom!
DDT. And he's absorbed some stiff offense already.
Yeah, as Roman came ready to assert his dominance and is doing just that.
Countered into a jawbreaker.
Pedigree! With that, Rollins has opened up an opportunity to keep Roman off balance.
Rollins with a
Super kick!
the visionary allowing us all to appreciate his very presence.
And that definitely made solid impact. Reigns turns that around.
Averting danger with an elbow to the stomach.
Stepped aside, avoiding damage.
German suplex released. Uses the edge of the knee.
Kick to the gut. Hooked up. DDT!
Amazing sequence from Rollins.
Yeah, Seth is really grinding the opposition down.
Gets the reversal. What a counter.
Reigns, ready to strike.
Seth Rollins and Roman Reigns are absolutely going to war.
And this war is still far from over.
Even more attacks to the neck and head area.
A dangerous target to have your sights set on for sure.
DDT!
Reigns is getting dismantled here.
Roman's on the wrong side of this exchange.
Got him where he wants him.
Up and with a Falcon Arrow. Sling blade. Nicely done.
Placed him in the corner here. Caught him right in the jaw.
Ugh, what a shot.
Playing him on the top rope.
Uh-oh, this isn't going to end well for someone.
Going up top.
There it is. Seth Rollins taking charge in a big way.
Rollins is set to slay. We're locked in reversals here. Neither competitor intimidated. Each athlete finding an answer for everything thrown at them.
Oh, goodness. Blasted right into the corner. Spear! Spear!
That looked just as devastating as when his opponent does it.
Jumping knee strike.
Lights out.
Reigns is facing some serious trouble.
Roman's being picked apart.
Finally, Roman's able to interrupt these attacks for a moment.
Yeah, Roman was able to momentarily stop the bleeding, but can he take control of this match?
Slides under the ropes. Back into the ring. Out on the apron.
Oh, this is going to be bad. This is going to be really bad.
Back suplex.
Spine crushing.
And he turned it around.
Really working on the leg.
Very effective.
Oof. Had it scouted and met with a back elbow.
Whoa, right into a chop block. Debilitating counter.
He's rising to his feet in a perilous situation.
Misses the target.
Reigns averts the attack.
Uses an elbow to disrupt that attack. Power slam incoming, no. Countered into an inverted DDT.
Rollins from up high.
Letting him get to a standing base, moments away from having him exactly where he wants.
From the top rope.
Super stop!
It is all Rollins down.
And that will end it. Let's look back on the action from the last match.
Here is your winner, Seth freaking Rollins!
The King Slayer, the Beast Slayer, what's going on? What in the world is he doing out here?
And he's on the attack now.
Catches a punch. This is so unnecessary. Somebody stop this before it gets any worse.
And he's not taking this show of disrespect lightly.
Pedigree! The King Slayer zeroing in on the throne, ready to bring this back.